And that brings me, of course, to this announcement from Labor in relation to the Port of Darwin. Now, this has an interesting history. As opposition leader, Anthony Albanese argued that the Port of Darwin should come back into Australian ownership. Then, when he is in the position, as he has been for the last 2.5 years, to do something about it, he's kowtowed to China. And now, on the cusp of calling the election, he's out there talking tough to say that they'll do some sort of deal with the Northern Territory government. I'm assuming it's going to cost us a lot of money, but they're wanting to return the Port of Darwin now. Why the in and the out, and I'm not so sure, we're not going to do it, and then we're rolling over? Why hasn't he done this already, Peter Jennings?
Peter, it's just fantastic to see this Albanese commitment to strengthen Australian national security by saying he's going to do something that he's failed to do over the last few years. I mean, the Port of Darwin lease to a Chinese company for 99 years, still about 90 years on the clock, is an arrangement which no one federally supports, nobody wants, but no one has been prepared to do anything about it. And it's come at an increasingly high price, which is that we're not building the infrastructure we need for our own military presence in the north, and indeed for the presence of the US Marine Corps, which should be significantly grown from the 2,500 which we've had for a number of years now. So look, if Mr Albanese is prepared to do this, all credit to him. But I won't believe it until I see some inked deal. I think this is all just cheap talk, rather cynical talk in front of an election. I can't believe they've got any more spine on this issue than they've had over the last few years. And that's where I think it stands. I say to Mr Albanese, prove it. Show what you can do. And if he does, he'll deserve a lot of credit for it, but not until then.
Let me just underscore the point you were making there. It's caused us to hold back from putting infrastructure that we need in and around that area because we're worried about Chinese infiltration of our equipment. Make that clear for people at home, Peter.
Yes, that's absolutely right. I mean, there's limited infrastructure up there in the Port of Darwin. It is possible to go and build a totally different port, but that would be at the cost of billions of dollars. Do you know, Peter, we're now in a situation where the Army is planning to build a series of very large landing craft, some of which will be as big as Anzac frigates. They're going to be based, two of them at least, are going to be based up in Darwin. And when you ask the Defence Organisation, where are these ships going to be berthed, the answer is, the Port of Darwin. That is to say, at a port that's currently leased to a Chinese-owned company. This cannot last, and I can tell you the Americans, particularly under the new regime, will not accept it from the point of view of supporting a larger marine force presence. So it has to be addressed, if not now, in the next term of government.
Not wrong. Let's see if he'll put up or shut up during the campaign. Peter Jennings, thank you.